My child, I want you to open your heart right now. Let hope begin to flow, like a refreshing river that cleanses away all your doubts. Allow yourself to believe that I care for you far more deeply than words can convey. In every season of your life, I am with you. When times are peaceful and joyous, I celebrate your victories. When seasons bring you trials and sorrow, I offer you my shoulder to lean upon. Nothing escapes my notice. I see every burden and collect every tear. Even in the moments when you think no one can possibly understand, remember that I do. I see your heart and know the story behind every sigh. I speak to you gently because I want you to rest in the assurance of my love. Even when storms rage around you, your soul can find calm in me. Close your eyes for just a moment and breathe in the peace I am pouring into you. Let your fears slip away, carried off by the knowledge that I am the one who formed you, the one who has guided you through every valley, the one who has placed blessings in your life even when you were unaware. Yes, you may look around and see difficulty, but I see beyond it. I see what happens when you trust me completely. Walls that seem unscalable come crashing down, chains that have held you back for years break open, and doors that appeared forever locked swing wide open. I have authority over every hindrance, every sickness, and every obstacle. Let your heart be strong in that promise. I watch you as you go through your daily struggles. I see how you worry about finances, about health, about relationships, about the future. I want you to know that all these burdens can be laid at my feet. Do not think you must carry them on your own. You often feel you must solve every problem immediately, or you fear that you are failing. But I, the creator of the universe, stand ready to bear your burdens. Understand that when you place your worries, your cares, your fears in my hands, you discover a freedom you never thought possible. Imagine a traveler, bent beneath a load too heavy for his strength. He walks and walks, exhausted and trembling, convinced that he must keep going alone. But then a friend arrives with a sturdy cart, offering to carry the load so the traveler may walk upright and unburdened. You are that traveler, and I am the friend who comes to your side. Will you let me carry your load? Open your mind to the reality that my blessings come in many forms. Sometimes they appear as a quiet moment in which your spirit senses my nearness. Sometimes they arrive as a breakthrough so dramatic that all who witness it know it could only be my hand. Sometimes they appear as a still, small voice that nudges you to make a decision based on faith rather than fear. I love to move in your life in ways both big and small. I will feed your soul with hope that is like a lamp shining in the darkest night. When others wonder how you can continue smiling in the midst of trials, you can answer them by saying that my peace is a shield around your heart. I am fully aware of every mistake you have made, every regret that still lingers in your thoughts. I have seen you stumble and question your worth. But my dear child, do not let your past define who you are. In my hands, you are shaped into something beautiful, a vessel that can overflow with kindness, compassion, and hope for others. Think of a clay pot in the hands of a master potter. Even if it cracks or becomes misshapen, the potter can remold and refine it until it becomes a masterpiece. That is how I work in your life. I smooth out the rough edges, fill in the gaps, and polish each surface with care. I do this not to condemn or shame you, but to show you your true value. Understand that my love has no boundary. Even if you feel unworthy, I see beyond all failure and choose to call you my beloved. I want you to believe in your heart that I restore all things in my perfect timing. Look at the example of seeds planted in the soil. The farmer places them in the ground, waters them, and waits. Day after day, nothing seems to happen. But under that soil, hidden from sight, the seed is transforming, preparing to burst forth into new life. In the same way, You might feel like you have been in a dark place, waiting for breakthroughs that seem never to come. Trust that my hand is working, preparing the soil of your life for something good to grow. I water you with my word, shining the light of my Spirit upon you, so that at the appointed time, you will rise up strong and vibrant. I know how you long for your loved ones to see you joyful and transformed. You desire that others notice a brightness in your smile, a renewed energy in your steps. Yes, that is part of my plan. I want your life to reflect my goodness, so that when people look at you, they can sense the wondrous things I am doing in your heart. I will bring the right people at the right time to witness your testimony of hope. I will restore relationships that seemed broken beyond repair. I will remind you that nothing, not even years of estrangement, can hinder what I have decided to redeem. I will heal you, body and spirit. I will fill your home with warmth and purpose. As you receive my blessings, I want your heart to overflow with gratitude. You can then share your testimony, so others might come to trust in my grace as well. I see the times when you feel alone, convinced that everyone has turned away or forgotten you. In your darkest hour, you might believe that no one else is standing with you. Yet I want you to know I am there. Even if every door closed and every friend turned their back, my presence would remain. Even if your enemies rise like a flooding river to threaten you, I promise to raise a standard against them. If you walk through the fire, you will not be burned, because I walk there with you. If you wade through deep waters, you will not sink, because my hand will keep you afloat. I have commanded angels to watch over you. Though you may not see them, their watchful presence stands between you and countless dangers. They fight spiritual battles on your behalf, battles you do not even realize are happening. So do not let fear consume you. I am the King of the universe, and I claim you as my own. I encourage you to open your lips in prayer, even if the words come through tears. Speak to me when you awake, when you go about your day, and when you lie down at night. I'm always listening. I never tire of hearing your voice. Sometimes you worry that your prayers may not be eloquent enough, but what matters to me is the sincerity of your heart. When you come to me honestly, I respond with compassion. Prayer is like a door connecting your heart to mine. Through it, I pour out blessings. I renew your spirit. I guide your steps. I long for that intimate communion with you. Talk to me about your desires, your concerns, your questions. I already know every detail, but I delight in your willingness to share your thoughts with me. I have watched you give your love to others, sacrifice your time and energy, sometimes without receiving the same level of care in return. I know how that can sting. You've been betrayed, misunderstood, and underappreciated. Yet you must never believe that your kindness has gone unnoticed. I have seen every thoughtful act, every patient moment, every time you showed mercy. I will use those seeds of goodness you planted and cause them to grow into a harvest of blessings. You might not see the fruit right away, but nothing is ever wasted when done with a humble heart. Stay faithful in your acts of love, not because you seek rewards, but because you reflect my nature. As you keep sowing kindness, you will see my favor flourish in your life, and I will honor you in front of those who doubted you. I want you to walk boldly into each new day, not dwelling on failures or missed opportunities from the past. I hold the keys to new doors, and I am able to open them at the perfect time. You have to trust me, even if my timing differs from your own expectations. Look at the story of my servant Joseph, who faced betrayal by his own brothers, found himself enslaved, then imprisoned for a crime he never committed. To all appearances, he was stuck in a hopeless situation. But I was still working behind the scenes, preparing the path for him to rise to a place of influence and save many lives. In your life, too, I arrange circumstances in ways you cannot fully see yet. You might feel like you are locked in a prison of disappointments, or that your dreams have been unjustly taken from you. I assure you, Nothing can thwart the destiny I have for you if you keep believing and stay close to my heart. I place a shield around you, especially when adversity strikes. There will be people who do not understand your walk of faith. They may challenge you, mock you, or accuse you of being unrealistic. But remember, my word is more powerful than any human argument. My truth endures, even when opinions change. Do not waste your energy fretting over those who do not stand with you. Instead, focus on my voice and the promises I have whispered into your spirit. Fix your eyes on my faithfulness, and you will stand firm on solid ground. The waves may be tall, but you will not be swept away. The wind may roar, but you will not be destroyed. I will turn those storms into an opportunity for you to demonstrate the strength that comes from my presence in your life. I want you to forgive those who have hurt you. Forgiveness does not mean you approve of their actions or pretend nothing happened. It means you choose to release the bitterness that would otherwise poison your soul. When you forgive, you align with my heart, because I am the God of mercy. I desire to see you free, unburdened by resentment or anger. Some people might never apologize. They might never understand the depth of pain they inflicted upon you. Even so, I want you to let go of the grudge, not for their sake alone, but for yours. Harboring grudges weighs you down, like carrying rocks in your pockets wherever you go. Release them to me, and discover the lightness that comes with a heart unchained. If you struggle to forgive, simply call on me. I will give you the grace and courage to set that person free from your judgment. As you do, you will find yourself stepping into a new realm of spiritual freedom and joy. Let me remind you of how deeply I love you. My love is not merely an emotion, it is my very nature. I love you in your weakness, your uncertainty, your weary moments. I love you in your delight, your laughter, your confident strides. My love is like a father holding a small child's hand. Even if the child stumbles or wanders off, the father's grip remains strong, ready to guide him back to safety. That is how I hold you. I will not abandon you because of your mistakes. I will not cast you aside because you are taking time to learn. Rather, I celebrate every step you take toward growth, toward faith, toward closeness with me. If you ever doubt my love, look at the price I paid to demonstrate it. I gave myself, through my Son, for your sake, so that you might live in freedom and know my heart intimately. This sacrifice was not in vain. It was for you. I see your longing for better days, for a breakthrough that silences your fears. Your heart whispers, "How long must I wait, Lord?" I hear that question. I invite you to look at me and trust that I know exactly when to act. Sometimes you are being prepared during the waiting season. Much like the people of Israel wandering in the wilderness before entering the Promised Land, you too may have a wilderness experience. The journey might feel long, but during that time I shape your character, deepen your reliance on me, and remove habits that would harm you later. Then, when the right moment arrives, you enter your promise fully equipped. It's not punishment, it's preparation. Just as you wouldn't serve raw dough to a guest, I won't serve you an unprepared blessing. I complete my good work thoroughly, ensuring that what you receive will truly bless and not harm you. I want to infuse your mind with hope. If you catch yourself worrying about tomorrow, remember that I am already there. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I see time differently than you do. What seems impossible to you is effortless for me. What appears delayed to you is perfectly scheduled in my divine plan. You are my child, under my care, and I will never release you into chaos without guidance. Even when difficulties arise, I promise, they will not destroy you. Through them, you will grow, learning to trust me more and more. Rest in the confidence that I walk ahead of you, making the crooked paths straight. When you feel weak and uncertain, come to me with everything inside you. I want you to speak openly about your doubts, your pain, your sense of inadequacy. I am not angry when you have questions. I invite them. I can handle your honest cries. It is better for you to release your frustrations to me than to bury them until they become bitterness. Let your tears flow in my presence if need be. Just as a child finds comfort in a parent's arms, you will find safety in mine. My spirit soothes your mind, calms your heart, and reminds you that you are cherished. I do not want you to live each day under a cloud of condemnation or shame. The cross stands as a testament to the lengths I have gone to remove the power of sin from your life. Step into this reality, beloved one. Let forgiveness define you, not guilt. In the same way, I invite you to stand boldly against the enemy of your soul. The adversary might try to whisper lies that you are unlovable, broken beyond repair, or too sinful to approach me. Reject those voices. Remember that I have redeemed you, marked you as my own, and placed a spiritual armor upon you. I have granted you authority through my name to resist darkness, to cast out those seeds of negativity, and to declare that you are free indeed. Be as courageous as David when he faced Goliath. Though David seemed small in comparison to the giant, he knew my power was greater. You might face obstacles that appear massive, but I assure you, they are no match for my strength. The enemy trembles when you stand in faith, because you remind him of my victory. Keep proclaiming my truth over your life, your home, your family, and your future. I delight in seeing your faith grow. Every time you choose to believe my word over your fears, you strengthen that faith. Like a muscle that gains strength through exercise, your faith becomes more resilient the more you apply it. Do not be discouraged if at times you feel it falter. Even the smallest spark of faith can move mountains, because I am the one who makes it possible. Think of how a tiny seed can split concrete over time. Your faith, however small it feels, is powerful in my hands. Nourish it with my words, guard it against negative influences, and watch it develop into an unwavering confidence that I will never fail you. I have set you apart for a purpose. You were not created by accident, nor are you merely a product of random events. I have a unique calling for your life, something that only you can fulfill in your own way. I have placed a combination of gifts and passions in your heart. Some of those gifts you may already recognize, while others are waiting to be discovered as you venture further along the path of faith. I will guide you into situations and relationships that bring these gifts to light. Do not hide what I have given you. If you can sing, sing joyfully. If you can teach, teach with clarity and compassion. If you can encourage, speak uplifting words every chance you get. If you can show mercy, then do so generously. There is a place in my kingdom for every gift, and I desire that you use yours to bless others and honor me. I want you to approach me in worship and adoration, not as a distant ruler, but as a loving father who invites you to come close. Offer me your praises in the quiet of your room, in the hustle of your day, or in the fellowship of others who love me. Worship is not confined to a building or a ceremony. It is the expression of your heart's gratitude and reverence. When you lift your voice or simply bow your head in sincere love, you invite my presence more deeply into your life. In that place of worship, wounds begin to heal, worries start to fade, and your mind becomes clear. I speak to your spirit in those moments, revealing truths that guide and uplift you. I see you at times struggling with comparing yourself to others. My child, do not fall into that trap. I made you uniquely. You do not need to be like anyone else for me to delight in you. Comparison steals joy and sows discouragement. You might see someone else achieving certain milestones and wonder why it has not happened for you yet. But remember, your journey is distinct. I have a designated time and season for everything under heaven. Instead of envying others, learn from them, rejoice with them, and keep your eyes on the particular path I have carved out for you. Embrace the individuality I have given you. I speak to you through many ways, through my written word, through the whisper of my spirit, through circumstances, and sometimes even through the wise words of other people. I ask that you remain open and attentive. A shepherd calls out to the flock, and the sheep who know his voice follow him. In the same way, learn to recognize my voice amidst the noise of the world. My words will always align with love, truth, and grace. They will bring life and not death, peace and not despair. By staying close to me, you become more and more sensitive to the gentle guidance of my spirit. I understand how the stresses of life can make you question your worth or my faithfulness. Perhaps your finances are strained, or your body feels weak, or your relationships are under pressure. Know that I am the God who provides. Just as I cared for Elijah with ravens bringing him food, or multiplied bread and fish for the hungry crowd, I am able to meet your needs in creative and surprising ways. You are not overlooked. I see every necessity, and I can open doors you never even thought existed. Trust in my timing and direction. Do not measure my love for you by your current circumstances. Instead, measure it by the cross and the empty tomb, where I proved that my love goes to any length for your sake. I call you to be courageous. There will be times when you must stand firm on my word, even if it goes against popular opinion or the easy path. Courage does not mean you have no fear. It means you move forward despite feeling afraid. Your trust is in me, not in your own ability to control outcomes. Remember my servant Daniel, who faced a den of lions rather than deny me. His faith was rewarded, and I shut the mouths of those lions. In your life, you may encounter metaphorical lions, threats, challenges, criticisms. Believe that I can silence them. Your job is to remain steadfast in your commitment to me, to stand on the truth, and to keep love at the forefront of your heart. I am working in the hearts of the people around you, even if you cannot see it right now. There might be family members or friends who seem distant from faith, caught in destructive patterns, or indifferent to spiritual matters. Do not give up on praying for them. My spirit can touch hearts at any moment. I can bring conviction, peace, and transformation in ways that surpass your understanding. Keep sowing the seeds of kindness. Keep reflecting my character in your actions, and keep interceding for them. It might take time, but your prayers do not vanish in the air. They ascend before me, and I treasure each one. I want you to reflect on your life story, how far you have come, the battles you have fought, and the lessons you have learned. Notice the footprints of my presence throughout your journey. You will see that at times when you felt alone, I was quietly at work. When you felt most vulnerable, I shielded you from worse harm. When you thought all hope was lost, I breathed new possibilities into your situation. This is not a coincidence or chance. It is my hand orchestrating events for your good. Each chapter of your life has built upon the last, weaving together a story of redemption, growth, and renewed hope. I am the author of your faith, and I delight in writing surprising plot twists of grace and mercy. Let me speak to the dream you carry in your heart, the one you have not told many people about, the one that sometimes feels too big or too risky. I place that dream within you for a reason. Not every big thought is from me, but if you sense that deep, persistent desire aligns with my will and helps others, do not be afraid to pursue it. Yes, challenges may arise, but I will equip you if this is indeed my path for you. Step forward in faith, and I will guide you step by step, opening doors and providing resources. Trust that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I also want you to remember to rest. Sometimes you fill your schedule to the brim, rushing from one task to the next, feeling overwhelmed and burnt out. Yet I designed you to need times of refreshing. Even I, the Almighty, rested on the seventh day after creation. Rest is an act of trust, a declaration that you believe I can handle your worries while you pause to recharge. Whether you rest physically by taking a break from work, or rest spiritually by spending quiet time in my presence. I want you to learn the rhythm of grace, working diligently when needed, and then stepping back to be refreshed in my arms. As you rest, you will find clarity for the path ahead and renewed energy for your journey. I invite you to see yourself through my eyes. Instead of focusing on what you lack or on the criticisms of others, focus on my voice that calls you beloved, chosen, precious. The enemy tries to distort your perception, making you think you are worthless or too flawed to be used by me. But nothing could be further from the truth. I make beauty from ashes, create new beginnings where everyone else sees only endings. Embrace your identity as my child, as someone who carries a light that can brighten the darkest places. The more you accept this identity, the more boldly you can walk in the destiny I have set aside for you. Let me speak to your relationships. Love others as I have loved you, even when they test your patience. Offer kindness and understanding, for you do not know the battles each person faces. I want your home to be a refuge, a place where my peace reigns, where words are used to build up rather than tear down. Let your conversations be full of grace. Practice patience and empathy with those you hold dear. In conflict, seek resolution without letting anger fester. Be quick to forgive and quick to listen. Ask me for wisdom when you deal with misunderstandings, and I will give it freely. I desire families united in love, friendships that sharpen each other in faith, and communities that become beacons of hope. If you face storms in your relationships, if old wounds or betrayal have created walls between you and others, trust that I can mend what is broken. It might involve a journey of vulnerability, honesty, and repentance, but my grace is sufficient. Do not give in to despair. You are not destined for permanent division or heartbreak. I can turn the most painful circumstances into testimonies of reconciliation. My heart longs for families to heal and for friendships to be restored. Though it can take time, I will guide you in each step if you rely on me. Seek counsel from those who walk with me. Pray for direction, and watch as I bring hope out of the ashes of hurt. I speak to you about generosity. A heart that trusts me knows there is no need to cling to resources out of fear. Give to those who are in need, bless those who are hurting, and do so cheerfully. I am the one who provides for you, so do not be afraid of lack when you act in compassion. I promise you cannot outgive me. The more you release in faith, the more I will ensure that you are supplied. Generosity is a reflection of my own character, for I have always given lavishly. Life, love, forgiveness, and an eternal inheritance. As you practice generosity, you will find your heart expanding, your perspective widening, and the fruit of joy multiplying in your life. I see the thoughts that weigh heavily on you in the silence of the night. You question your purpose, your path, and your ability to overcome the obstacles before you. Let me remind you, the moment you came into existence, I already held a plan for your life. I wove into your being the potential to rise above challenges, to grow in faith, and to make a difference in this world. It's easy to get lost in day-to-day routines, to lose sight of your destiny. But I assure you my plans stand. No matter how many detours or delays you have faced, I can still bring you to the place I have prepared for you. Keep pressing on, guided by my word and spirit. I want you to realize that my blessings often unfold progressively. One season you might see small breakthroughs, and you wonder if you are heading in the right direction. Another season arrives, and you see even bigger miracles, more open doors, and a deeper sense of my presence. It is like climbing a mountain. Each step carries you higher, but the scenery changes gradually. Trust the process. Celebrate even the small victories along the way. Thank me for each and every sign of growth, for each answered prayer. Gratitude keeps your heart open, making space for even greater blessings. I'm speaking to that part of you that feels misunderstood. Sometimes it feels like no one really sees what is going on inside your heart. You might hide your feelings thinking no one can comprehend your struggles, but I see it all. The tears behind your smile, the worries beneath your courageous front. I not only see, I understand. I created you with your unique emotions and perspective, and I know you better than you know yourself. If others fail to grasp the depth of your pain or your dreams, do not be discouraged. Keep bringing your heart to me. I cherish the chance to hold you, to reassure you, and to show you that in my eyes, you are fully known and fully loved. I will lead you in the path of wisdom. When you are unsure what decision to make, ask me. I do not hide my counsel from you. I do not want you wandering without direction. Sometimes, my answer might come swiftly, almost tangibly. Other times, I may let you move forward step by step, growing in discernment as you learn to trust me in the daily walk. Either way, you are not alone. I am the lamp to your feet, the light to your path. When you invite my wisdom into your decision-making, you will find a peace that surpasses logical explanation. You may even discover my guidance leads you to unexpected opportunities that exceed your own plans. I want to remind you to keep watch over your thoughts. Negative thoughts can become strongholds if you dwell on them day after day. They plant seeds of doubt, bitterness, fear, and insecurity. Instead, fill your mind with my promises, with stories of faith, and with my eternal truths. The world bombards you with messages of hopelessness or cynicism, but I urge you to guard your heart and mind. Meditate on my words, so that you stand firm like a tree planted by streams of water, whose leaves do not wither, and who prospers in every season. Even if the land around you looks dry, I will be your source of nourishment. You will flourish if you remain rooted in me. I also offer you the reminder that miracles still happen. They did not cease with ancient times. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I still heal the sick, still restore sight to the blind, still mend broken hearts, and still calm raging storms. When you call upon me in faith, expect me to move. The timing and manner of my intervention might differ from your expectations, but never doubt my power or my willingness to show compassion. My child, do not let the disappointment of a delayed answer dim your belief in my capacity to perform wonders. Trust that I am operating beyond what you can see, orchestrating the perfect moment to reveal my glory. I stand as your protector. The enemy might try to strike fear in your heart through various circumstances, but you must remember my promise. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Cling to that assurance. Even if harmful words are spoken against you, even if the doctors give a grim diagnosis, even if financial challenges loom, declare with confidence that I am your refuge. I will protect you from what seeks to harm you. If you encounter heartbreak or loss, I will heal you. If you are wronged, I will vindicate you. Never give up in hopelessness. Remember the words of my son. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. That victory is your inheritance. I want to speak now to the season you are entering. It is a season of forward movement, of seeing my hand more clearly, of recognizing the doors that swing open in front of you. You may feel the stirring in your spirit that a change is coming. Embrace it. Do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Too often, fear of the unknown keeps you in a place of stagnation. Believe that I have already prepared every resource you need. People who will help you, opportunities that will challenge and grow you, and a fresh anointing to accomplish the tasks I set before you. Walk into this season with joy and expectancy, knowing that I, the Lord of all, go before you. I urge you to keep your heart tender. This world can be cruel. You may be tempted to build walls around your feelings so that you never get hurt again. But walls also keep you from truly experiencing love and true connection. Allow me to protect you while still keeping your heart open. Pray for discernment so you know whom to trust. but do not become so guarded that you miss the chance to share your gifts and compassion. I created your heart to be vulnerable in healthy ways, to give and receive love. Vulnerability can lead to pain if mishandled by others, but when guided by my spirit, it also leads to the richest, most authentic relationships. I wish to speak to you about humility. You are destined for great things, but always remember that promotion in my kingdom comes through a humble and teachable spirit. Do not seek power or recognition for its own sake. Seek to serve rather than be served. Look to the example of my Son, who humbled himself even unto death on a cross for the sake of many. True greatness in my eyes is measured by how well you love and serve others. If I choose to elevate you in position or influence, remain mindful that it is for my glory, not your own. Use any platform I give you to shine light on my goodness, to lift others up, and to reflect my humility. I know the nights you spend awake, wondering if your dreams are too big, your problems too complex, or your mistakes too irreversible. Let me assure you once more, I am the God who parted the Red Sea, who brought water from a rock in the desert, who caused walls to crumble with the sound of praise. Your situation is not beyond my power. I resurrected the dead, both physically and spiritually. I can resurrect dead dreams, failing health, broken relationships, and a weary soul. As you trust me, you will see that no detail is too small or too large for my concern. I desire for you to spread kindness wherever you go. Let your words be seasoned with grace. Be attentive to opportunities where you can show my love in a practical way. A comforting hug to someone grieving, a meal for a neighbor in need, a heartfelt prayer for a friend who is struggling. These acts of kindness might seem small, but they carry great weight in my kingdom. Seeds of compassion grow into a harvest of changed lives. You might never fully know how one kind act ripples through someone else's life, stirring them to hope, to reevaluate their choices, or to approach me for the first time. I also want to remind you that your testimony matters. Do not shy away from sharing how I have moved in your life. There are people who need to hear your story, who need to see that I am real and active today. Share about the times I brought you out of darkness, the moments I answered a prayer when you felt utterly lost. By doing so, you shine a light for others who are fumbling in the same shadows you once knew. Your testimony, no matter how simple or how dramatic, is powerful because it points back to me. It is living proof that I transform hearts and restore hope. I acknowledge that sometimes your journey with me feels like a constant up and down. One day your faith is strong, the next day you struggle with doubt. One moment you stand boldly, the next you're shaken by fear. Understand that growth is rarely a straight line upward. What matters is that you keep returning to me. Think of Peter, who walked on water at my command, but then sank when he took his eyes off me. Yet even as he sank, he called out to me and I reached down to save him. When you realize you are slipping, do not hesitate to call my name. I will rescue you. I will set your feet back on solid ground. Let me reassure you about the future. I hold it in my hands so you do not need to be anxious. Yes, the world is full of turmoil, but my kingdom is unshakable. Yes, circumstances can change in an instant, but my character never changes. You can rest in the knowledge that my sovereignty covers every chapter of history, and it certainly covers the timeline of your life. At times you may feel unsettled by the chaos of the world, but remember, I am the same God who calmed the storm with a single command. Keep your heart aligned with me, and you will navigate this world with a peace that confounds understanding. If you are ever tempted to think that I have run out of patience with you, cast that lie aside. I'm patient beyond human comprehension. I see your attempts, your setbacks, and the times you wonder if you can keep going. My grace is sufficient. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. I will carry you when you cannot walk, guide you when you cannot see, and speak for you when you have no words left. Do not underestimate the depth of my devotion to you. Yes, I call you to live righteously, but I know the frailty of the human heart. That is why I have given my Spirit to empower you from the inside out. This is not about self-improvement alone. It is about transformation by my presence. I want to emphasize that you do not journey alone. I place you in a community of believers, even if it takes time to find them. Fellowship is important because together you can lift one another up, bear each other's burdens, and celebrate each other's breakthroughs. Let love be genuine, supporting the weak, rejoicing with those who rejoice, and weeping with those who weep. When 2 or 3 gather in my name, I am there in their midst. Do not isolate yourself from the family of faith. Seek unity and practice the love that reflects my nature. In this unity, you find protection, wisdom, and encouragement for the road ahead. As I pour out my Spirit, I stir up gifts within you. Some have gifts of prophecy, others of healing, others of hospitality, administration, or teaching. Embrace what I have deposited in your life. Let my Spirit flow through you, not for self-promotion, but for the building up of others. You are like a conduit for my power and love. The more open and surrendered you are to my leading, the more profoundly you will witness me working through you. Keep your heart pure and motivated by love, and I will entrust you with even greater blessings. I see that you sometimes wrestle with your own thoughts, wondering if you can ever truly be free from certain habits or negative patterns. Let me tell you, freedom is possible. My Spirit breaks every chain. The victory might come through prayer, through counseling, through a deeper understanding of my word, or through accountability partners. But as you keep seeking my face, I will lead you to the path that breaks every yoke. I yearn to see you walk in complete liberty, unencumbered by shame or addiction. When you feel tempted, call upon my name. When you slip, do not hide in guilt. Run to me, for I am the God who forgives and lifts you to your feet again. It brings me great joy when you praise me with a sincere heart. You might praise me through a simple prayer of gratitude, through a heartfelt song, or through quiet reflection on my goodness. Praise aligns your perspective with the reality of who I am. It drowns out the noise of the world and magnifies my presence. When you praise me, even in sorrow, you declare that my goodness is greater than your pain. You declare that my strength is greater than your weakness. You declare that I am worthy of honor, regardless of your circumstances. This posture of praise ushers in my power, and I move to bless and uplift you. I want you to be mindful that you are an example to others. Your life testifies of my grace, even when you don't realize people are watching. Show them that you live out what you proclaim. Let your actions echo the love you profess to have found in me. Forgive the person who hurt you. Stand up for the powerless. Speak truth with compassion. Remain faithful when it would be easier to walk away. These demonstrations of integrity are a powerful witness that points people to me. And if you falter, be humble enough to admit it. That humility itself is a testimony of my transformative work in you. In moments when you feel lost, remember that I am your shepherd. I leave the 99 to seek the one stray sheep. There is no valley so deep, no night so dark, no mistake so large that it can keep me from reaching you. Sometimes you might feel you have wandered too far, but my love has no boundaries. Call my name, even with the faintest whisper, and I will find you. I will place you on my shoulders with tenderness and carry you back to safety. I am writing my name on your heart, reminding you that you belong to me. Everything I do in your life is for your good, even if it does not always seem that way in the moment. I prune the branches of your life so that you can bear more fruit. Pruning can feel painful, but it rids you of what holds you back. At times, I allow you to face challenges that strengthen your faith and deepen your compassion. I see beyond the present moment, forging character that will stand the test of time. So, Do not lose hope if you find yourself in a season of pruning. New growth is on the horizon, and the harvest will be bountiful. I have placed you in a larger story, a kingdom narrative that spans generation to generation. Your life is part of a grand tapestry woven by my hand. The threads of your experiences, talents, relationships, and trials interlace with the threads of countless others. Together, you form a pattern that declares, "My glory to the world." Even if you cannot see the full picture now, trust that your contribution matters. Each act of faith, each prayer, each loving gesture is like a radiant thread that adds beauty and depth to the grand design. One day you will see the full masterpiece and rejoice at how intricately I have worked all things for good. I call you to stand on my promises. They are not empty words, but living truths that have sustained my people for centuries. I promise to be with you always, to give you rest, to fight for you, to fill you with my spirit, to bless you and make you a blessing to others, to listen when you pray, and to guide you with wisdom. These promises are your inheritance. When doubts come, speak them out loud. Let them dwell in your mind and heart. They are anchors in the storm, lamps in the darkness, and hope in despair. As you stand on these promises, you become immovable, steadfast, and bold. I urge you to remain thankful. Gratitude is a key that unlocks many doors. By giving thanks, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. You remember my past faithfulness and gain confidence for the future. You learn to see blessings in unexpected places. Your spirit lifts, and you draw nearer to the giver of all good things. Even in trials, you can find reasons to be thankful because I work all things for good. Do not underestimate the power of a thankful heart. It transforms your attitude, your relationships, and your prayer life. I remind you to be patient with yourself. Growth takes time. Spiritual maturity, healing, restoration, none of these are instant. There is a process, and I am patient with you throughout it. I do not demand perfection overnight. What I do desire is a willing heart, one that strives, learns from mistakes, and keeps turning back to me for guidance. Extend the same patience to yourself that I extend to you. Let my grace fill every corner of your soul, so you are no longer burdened by unrealistic expectations or crippling self-criticism. You are becoming what I intended you to be, one step at a time. I am pouring out a fresh anointing upon you, an anointing that breaks yokes and brings you deeper into my presence. Receive it by faith. Let it empower you to do the works I have prepared for you. This anointing will bring healing to your mind and body. It will restore relationships. It will open your spiritual eyes to see visions of what I have planned. It will give you courage to speak words of hope to the hopeless. Embrace it. Steward it well and do not take it lightly. This is my gift to you, to equip you for the great things ahead. I see the dreams that have lain dormant. They have collected dust, and you wonder if they can ever be revived. Let my spirit breathe life into them again. If they align with my purpose, no amount of time can extinguish them. Begin praying again for those dreams, thanking me for the fulfillment yet to come. Keep your eyes open for new opportunities. Be willing to step out of the familiar and into the unknown. I will guide you, and my presence will go with you. If some dreams are not part of my will, I will replace them with better ones. Trust my wisdom in that, knowing I see far beyond your current horizon. Let me remind you that I am not distant or disengaged. I hear every prayer, see every struggle, and rejoice in every victory. You can call upon me at any hour. I neither slumber nor sleep. You are the apple of my eye, and I take great delight in you. When I correct you, it is out of love, shaping you into the masterpiece I envision. When I comfort you, it is with the tenderness of a father who longs to hold his child close. Never doubt the depth of my investment in you. I love to surprise you with my goodness. Do not box me into human limitations. Expect the unexpected, and rejoice when I move in ways that defy human logic. I can use the smallest act of obedience to produce a miracle. I can turn the simplest offering into a feast that nourishes thousands. Keep your heart awake to these surprises. Some days it may be a word from a stranger that confirms what you prayed about last night. Other days it may be a sudden release from something that held you captive. Or it might be an open door you never thought existed. Let your spirit dance with joy when you see my surprise blessings. They are evidence that I am actively involved in your life. I remind you that your faith journey influences generations. Your children, grandchildren, neighbors, friends, they watch how you handle adversity, how you celebrate blessings, how you speak of me. You might be the catalyst for them to place their trust in me as well. That is a high calling. So stand firm, knowing that your faith is not just for you alone. It's a legacy you leave behind. Long after you step into eternity with me, the seeds of your faith continue to grow in others. Let that inspire you to remain steadfast and hopeful. You may wonder sometimes if it is selfish to pray for yourself. Know that I delight in you bringing me your personal needs. Yes, intercede for others, but do not neglect to ask for my hand in your own life. As you rely on me, you learn humility and dependence on my grace. You see that every success comes from my favor, not just your own effort. So yes, my dear child, keep praying for your health, your dreams, your finances, your mental well-being, your relationships. I care about every part of you. Remember the parable of the prodigal son. When he returned home, full of guilt and shame, his father ran to meet him, clothed him in the best robe, and threw a celebration in his honor. That is my heart for every person who turns back to me, no matter how far they have strayed. If you ever feel that you have wandered off the path, do not let shame or pride stop you from coming home. I will greet you with open arms, ready to celebrate your return. I will clothe you with garments of salvation and place a ring on your finger to signify your place in my family. Our fellowship will be restored, and joy will flow. As I speak these words of love and assurance, I want you to let them sink deep into your spirit. Embrace them as truth. Let them challenge the doubts that have tried to take root in your mind. Let them bring healing to old wounds you never thought would close. Let them awaken new motivation to pursue the calling I have set before you. My words are alive. They act as seeds that will grow and bear fruit in your life if you nurture them through faith and obedience. I am the God who sees you in your private struggles. I see the tears you hide from the world. I know the confusion you face. Yet I tell you, you are not alone. My hand of comfort is on your shoulder. My strength undergirds you. My spirit dwells within you. Together, we will walk this path. You will overcome. You will be renewed. You will be a testimony of my enduring faithfulness and kindness. Stand with confidence, beloved. You are a child of the Almighty, covered by grace and led by a divine purpose. Even the mountains must bow at my command. How much more will I move to rescue and bless the one I love? My final words to you in this moment are words of triumph and hope. Never forget you are loved. Never forget that my promises stand firm forever. Never doubt that my Spirit empowers you. Never lose sight of the abundant life I have for you. Remind yourself daily of these truths. Let your heart rejoice at the wonder of being chosen, forgiven, and cherished. Live in the victory that my sacrifice on the cross provided. Lift your head high. Let your heart sing with gratitude. Know that your story is far from over, and the best is yet to come. My child, I invite you now to join your faith with my words. Let them guide you every step of the way. Let them mold your thoughts, your emotions, your decisions. Let them fill your dreams and energize your prayers. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will see my glory manifest in your life. I am always with you. I do not change. I hold you close. You are mine, and I am yours. Trust me, love me, seek me, and watch as I shower you with blessings that overflow. I will be your strength in weakness, your hope in darkness, your joy in sorrow, and your victory in battle. You will never walk alone, for I am the good shepherd who leads you to green pastures and still waters. Rest in my arms, breathe deeply of my peace. Rejoice in my love, which knows no end. Believe these words, embrace them. Let them come alive in your daily walk. Now, my beloved, move forward in faith. Your life is about to be a great testimony of what I can do when a heart is fully surrendered to me. I am your God, your Father, your friend, your refuge, your provider. I am the fountain of life, the source of wisdom, and the beginning of all hope. I will complete the good work I have started in you. I love you eternally and unconditionally. I bless you now with my never-ending favor and grace. If you have felt the warmth of my words stirring in your heart, and you believe they are for you, I invite you to share this blessing with others who need to feel my love. And if you desire to keep hearing more words of faith and encouragement, make sure you subscribe to this channel, where my messages of hope will continue to reach your life. I love you, and I will always be with you. Keep trusting, keep believing, and never forget, I am your God and you are my precious child. Amen.